Hello everybody and welcome back to the KnitKnackChat knitting podcast. I am your host, Zach. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode. It has been about a month since my last podcast and I have so much to show you. First, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe down below and click the notification bell for when I upload next. The rest of the semester right now is getting pretty hairy, so knitting will be a lot of stress relieving for me right now, but that means I will not have the time to post and upload a video, so I'm very sorry for that. What else? You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as KnitKnackZach. That's where you can find me on both of those places. Feel free to friend me, follow the Ravelry page, and also follow me on Instagram, which is where I'm probably most active in my stories. So I try my best to post FO photos and like cute progress photos, but I need a new space in order to do that in a way that I think is really cute. So there's that. Today is Saturday, March 5th. It is about 12:30, 12:45, and it is really gloomy outside today. Ooh, there's a fire engine. Oh, okay. It's really gloomy outside. It's like supposed to be cloudy and rainy today, but in like the lower 50s, which is really nice. I have some stuff going on this weekend with work and school stuff. And yeah, so let's get right on into it. First, I'm going to start off with what I'm wearing. I'm wearing two finished objects. One you can currently see, and the other is below the camera, which I will show you in a minute. So first, let's start out with the obvious. This is my wool and honey sweater by Andrea Mowry. Modifications made by modification assistance by Vincent Delonze. I think that's how you say his last name. Vincent, if you're watching this, let me know. He is by Dells on Instagram and is the partner to Max the Knitter for Les Garçons. So there's that. He modified this to make it less of like a bat wing, because Andrea usually has the patterning all in the yoke, so it bat winged down to like here on me. I didn't really want that. I wanted more of like a fitted sweater, and I did a really good job of doing that. And I extended, I should just show it on this side. I extended and did all of the honeycombs down, so I have all of the honeycombs that I need for my wool and honey. I knit this out of Muse 2320 Sandpiper, which is her BFL dongle tweed base in the colorway Lightning Storm. It's like it's a color she didn't want to sell because it has some like yellow, neon yellow flashes in it. The original color, the colorway it was supposed to be was Storm, but I call it Lightning Storm because it has those little bits of yellow flashes, which you honestly can't see knit up in this. So there's that. I knit this as part of the sweater challenge that Yarnology in Winona, Minnesota did at the start of the year. It was a 2-month knitting challenge. So I cast this on, I think, a few days after the new year. So it started the new year, January 1st, and it went until March 1st, but I finished it yesterday and blocked it yesterday. And I actually just got off of the Zoom like party, wrap-up party that they had, and I won a prize. So after I'm recording this, probably before I start editing it, I will be going to Yarnology, my goodness, and picking up my prize, because I don't remember what shipping address I gave them. So I'm gonna go there after I'm done recording this to pick up my prize and get the cute little pin. So maybe I'll show a little vlog footage at the end of the video of me going to pick up my pin and looking around at the shop there. So yeah, there's that. And then my other finished object, I'm gonna take it off of my foot, is a pair of socks. I promise I have 2 socks. This is the Coffee Talk socks by Tracie Millar of the Grocery Girls. This was so fun to knit. I knit the 64 stitch version. I cast on the 72 stitch and it was huge, so I think I might be a convert to 64 stitch socks, which will be really nice because yeah, so there's that. And then I knit this out of, again, Muse 2320. This was the sock tail kit in the old fashioned colorway. So the main color is old fashioned. Then it has this contrasting mini, which faded perfectly with the toe and striped perfectly on my heel flap, which I thought was amazing. I modified the heel to add these garter bridges because I like how that fits with a heel flap and gusset. I don't usually do heel flap and gussets. I don't usually do top-down socks, but when it comes to pattern socks, I'll do them top-down. So yeah. And my other foot is the same. They're the same. What's that? Oh, it's a little fuzz. Okay. And also, I have them on, but I also have them on my favorite foot accessory other than socks, which is my Birkenstocks. And with that, I'm gonna just mention, again, we are gonna be doing year 2 of the Socks and Stocks knit along. So I'll have more information about that in the description on the Ravelry page, and also I'll be making a post about it on Instagram, but I'll be saying all of the information at the end of this episode right before I sign off, so that you guys know the details and when it'll start. So yeah, so that'll be a fun knit along to do again this year. I had a lot of fun doing it last year, and I hope that with my increased numbers I can have more people participate, and that would be really awesome. So it's the Socks and Stocks KAL. So keep your eyes out for that on Instagram and stuff, and more information at the end of the episode. So, also something new, I bleached my hair again, and I'm now more blonde, and I really like how it looks. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you care at all. If you don't like it, keep it to yourself, because I don't need your negativity. Also, with this sweater, Ashley from Ashley's Knitting also made it, and she finished hers a while ago because we talked about knitting it together, and I just wasn't ready to knit it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I was worried because I only had 3 skeins of this, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it because of the amount of modifications I made. But in reality, I made the extra small size like she did, and she barely used 3 skeins, and I also barely used 3 skeins. So I used 2.7 skeins of this, so I have a decent amount. I have 30 grams of this left still, so I think it'll be a pair of socks, or I'll put it into a shawl or something. So we shall see where all of that goes. So let's get into whips, and we'll see how this episode progresses. My little brother got married the middle of February, so that was really exciting, and I finished the blanket on time. So I will pop a picture right here of the blanket in its new home at my brother and sister-in-law's apartment in River Falls. I texted her just before recording this, asking if she had gotten it. She says that she has and that they love it, so that's really exciting. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. That is the Light in the Window by 5040 Stitches Studios, or 5040 Studios. So yeah, that was knit out of Barocco Vintage, which is the worsted base. So there's that. Now let's get into whips. Sorry. So I'm not saying what. Oh, god, you cannot tell at all what this is. I mean, you can tell that it's bright and fluorescent, but no, right, this is the right way. Okay. So this is Egret lace weight, which is a Surrey, alpaca. Yarn that Muse holds. This is in the highlighter colorway, and I am knitting a test knit for somebody that you'll see soon. Yeah. So that's really all I'm going to say about it. It's a lace weight that I'm knitting with, and it's super fun, and I can't wait to get it done. So this will be a super fun project to show you guys when I can. And the other test knit is similar to one of my whips, but it's slightly different because it's a Stephen West test knit. So let's get started with the Stephen West train, because I have a lot of Stephen West on my needles and coming onto my needles. I put that bag over there. I'll have to grab it. Okay. So first, let's start with the big kahuna. Or I shouldn't have said that. Whatever. I finished section 2 of my Starflanket. See, I was here at this red panel, this red garter stripes, and I knit all these other ones. So now I'm ready to get into my brioche section, but I just haven't. This has been sitting for like, I think 2 months almost, just because I don't want to knit on it. So I think while I'm at Yarnology, I think I'll get another needle or something to knit with. So yeah, so there's that. I have these colors left to knit my brioche with, and I think what I'll be doing is I'll be knitting these, I'll be knitting these 2 colors for half of the brioche repeat, and then these 2 colors for the other half. Or maybe I could either do it that way, or I could do it this way and have it be like the similar color families painted together, but I like the idea of swapping and having it like fade kind of. So let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments below. That would be really helpful. So yeah, well, there's that. It's really big, and I'm really excited to have this done and just have a blanket that I can squish. So, boop. Next project. Whoops. This is the Slumber Shawl. The Slumber Shawl by Stephen West. Oh wow, that looks so pretty on camera. So it's a pretty old pattern of his, actually. And this is being knit out of Nitty Bow Fiber Co. Nitty Bow Fiber Co. Sorry, Nitty Bow Fiber Co. in the colorway Feed Me Seymour. So I'd purchased these before he stopped dyeing, and this is on the worsted base, which is 220 yards, 100 grams. So I'm on my second ball, and I should have to use all 3 balls. So I'm just about, I finished like the 3rd. Like I should technically, the way that it works is it's like supposed to be a fade shawl, but I'm not fading it at all. I'm just using the one highly variegated colorway, and I'm really liking how it's looking. The lighting today is awful, so I'm so sorry. But it has this like eyelet shell pattern that he's really into right now. It's like in his blanket that he's knitting, that he made recently. So it's really fun. It's a really super easy thing to memorize and repeat. But the border is happening soon. I'll be on the border soon, so there's that. And then I have that in my in a Serengeti fabric bag. Serengeti is like a t-shirt company that has different fabrics from like all around the world that supports different causes. So there's that. My next whip is in this bag. This is these are just like a pair of socks that I'm knitting with some scraps, some like neutral scraps. I'm knitting these just on and off for the Hold Me Double KAL that Little Red Mitten and Full Moon Fibers are doing. And then I have another project that I'm going to show you guys in a bit that I'm going to be casting on. So there's that. Super fun. I'm using all the leftover yarn from my Melting Marl shawl to do that. So it's super fun. I think that is all for my whips, plus my 2 test knits that I have. Like, I don't have that many whips, but I also want to cast all the things on, especially since I cast off this sweater and these pair of socks. I need to cast a new pair of socks on, a new sweater on, and I got some happy mail that I literally cried when I got, so let me go grab that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So first, let's show off the mail that I got. Sorry for the crinkling. This is the mail that I got. It is from Tracie Millar of the Grocery Girls. I don't even know when this was. This was before 2022 when she showed it, but she made a pair of mittens out of this yarn and these minis, and they were the cutest thing ever. And I was like, she said she had a lot left over, and I was like, I'd love to make those. It'd make me so happy. Where'd you get the yarn? She's like, oh, I can just send you the leftovers. And I was like, what? No, you don't have to do that. She's like, yeah, no worries. So then she did, and it finally arrived earlier last week. So I don't really know what these minis are, but this skein is the Berlin Yarn Company Speckled Hen. It's like a marl. It's a marled yarn. Really pretty. And this like rainbow mini set that I'll be like striping in, so that'll be super fun. And then she also gave me this self-striping yarn, because she likes to give people self-striping yarn. So this is the Great Reeds Company, I think. I don't know what yarn company it is. It's a perfect socked self-striping, inspired by Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. So it has colors that represent Peter, Susan, Edmund, Lucy, Aslan, Father Christmas, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, Mr. Thomas, and the White Witch. So yeah, it's a 250-gram skeins of 75-25, 440 yards for 100 grams, plus this really cute mini. So I'm really excited to knit with these. So I think this might be the next pair of socks that I cast on. So that's really awesome. So, and then those mittens, I'll be casting on the Guess Who mittens by Holli Yeoh. I don't know how to say her last name, but her name is right there. So then with all of that, those are the gifts that I got that are going to be super awesome. So let me show you some future cast-ons that I'll be doing. So when I was home for my brother's wedding, I had placed a special order with Muse to get some yarn dyed up for a gift. So this is the Cranberry Slush colorway, but it's not, I don't know if it's exactly like that colorway, because I asked for more of like a Merlot cranberry slush. So that's what this is. It's a really deep, rich, dark red. And here's what it looks like caked up. It looks so different caked up. So I'm going to be knitting the Boho Blush Shawl by Andrea Mowry for my voice teacher as a gift for like teaching me voice for 4 years, because it's just something that I really appreciate that she did for me. Plus she always likes my knitting and comments on it, so just thought it'd be something nice to do. So there's that. I have it in my Bearded Pearl Woodland Creature bag that I got. I can't wait till him and Justin start podcasting again and start putting stuff in their shop again, because their stuff is really good quality and it's super nice. So that's a hope for that. And then my next project is a sweater project. It is, what is here? What do you think? Okay. So it is in my Grocery Girls Mrs. Brown bag that I got for Christmas 2 years ago. I don't remember what color this bag is, but whatever. In it, I have a whole bunch of scraps and like leftovers. And I am going to be making the Enchanted Mesa sweater by Stephen West. I'm going to be kind of doing a faded rainbow in the yoke. And then like alternating stripes in the chest and doing like really colorful sleeves and using as much scraps as I can. So that'll be really fun. I'm really excited for that. Most of it is, I think all of it is pretty much, no, not all of it. Most of it is Muse 2320 yarn, and some of it is some like row 1 minis that I have left over. And I think I might end up getting more orange because I don't have that much orange. This is the only amount of orange that I have in my stash. I have the leftovers from my Coffee Talk socks, which I think I might throw in there. So that'll be super fun. And I'm really excited about that project because I'll also be entering it into the Hold Me Double knit along that they're doing, that Little Red Mitten and Full Moon Fibers are doing. So that's really fun. It's about 20 minutes in. I talk really fast, so I'm very sorry if you can't understand me. So that's about it for all the knitting content. Let's get into the KAL details. So very much similar to last year's KAL, but I'm gonna eliminate a little bit. So with the socks and Stocks KAL, I really want to focus on either patterned sock patterns, or like textured sock patterns, so like the Coffee Talk socks, or a self-striping yarn. And you can mix and match both of those if you really wanted. But I think it's really awesome to just like feature different like pattern socks. So feel free to post in the chatter thread over on Ravelry what sock patterns you love, what pattern to sock patterns you really love, or some like self-striping yarn dyers that you really love as well. So I think I'm going to try to knit 2 socks. So this knit along is going to start the beginning of April and go to the April, May, June, July? Do I do a 4-month or do I do a 2-month? Or 3 months? I think I might go until June. So I do 3 months. So April, May, and June will be this knit along. April 1st to June 30th will be the knit along. And all you have to do is knit a pair of socks that either feature a really cool pattern on the socks or that are self-striping. And bonus points if you can get a picture in your Birkenstocks or in like some sort of like open-toed shoe or something. I know Ashley from Ashley's Knitting last year, I think, got a pair of like clear boots that are so cute, and I want them so bad. So Ashley, if you can like DM me where you got those boots, because I think I want a pair. So that'll be that. And I think I might be using the prizes that I was gonna use for my 1-year anniversary for that. So I have 2 sock sets for that. And I might give away a sock pattern of people's choice if they choose. Either you can get like a sock set and a sock pattern. So yeah, it's still in the works fully, but that's pretty much the ground rules for that knit along. So yeah. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you sticking around. Again, it's a short video, so please share it with your friends who like to enjoy watching knitting podcasts, and show me some love in the comments below with some helpful stuff that I asked throughout the episode. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm really close to 500 subscribers, and I would really love to get there. Um, Life is going to be really crazy for me with finishing up my senior year at school. But I will keep you guys in the loop with certain stuff. If you want, I will share on my Instagram the link to my recital. If you guys would like to sit and listen to that, it is April 24th at 3 p.m. Um, if you're in the Midwest area and want to drive to come see me, feel free to do so. Just DM me and I can give you the address where my recital will be held if you want to come. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day and a lovely weekend and a lovely month. Until I see you all again, happy knitting. Bye guys. Hey guys, it's me hopping back on to show you the stuff that I bought when I went to Yarnology today. I didn't want to vlog inside the shop. Even though there wasn't a lot of people, I still didn't want to do that just because. So I'm just going to show you my small haul that I got. First thing, I got a US 7 80-inch cord, Addie's tip, Addie's fixed circular for my blanket project. So that'll get that rolling a little bit so I have an extra cord to play with. And then I actually exchanged some yarn that I had that I hadn't wound up that I had bought. So this is Malabrigo Arroyo, which is the sport weight base that Malabrigo holds, is the Reflecting Pools colorway. I'm going to be knitting the Dustland leg warmers out of this, and I'm really excited to do that. I got 2 skeins of this, so yeah. And then the other thing that I picked up while I was down there was my commemorative pin for the sweater challenge. This cute pin that they had made, has Yarnology on the back. So yeah, so that's that little haul from Yarnology. I have to go to work in about an hour, so I'm going to eat dinner, try to get this video started on editing, and then it'll be uploaded. So I will see you guys in a bit. Bye.